What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dr. Nina, and I hope you're doing well. Recently I did a video on how to full body detox, and I even gave y'all some cool quick recipes, but that led to some questions about how I detox daily and naturally without doing any special dieting. Again, I've been doing most of these things for over 15 years and since my over 100-pound weight loss and keeping it off. And this is important right now as I prepare for my wedding later this year. Yes, your girl is hype. So please make sure that you're following my videos so you can see some of the things that I'm doing to prep for the big day. Detoxification happens by removing impurities from the blood and the liver, where toxins are processed for elimination. I try to do the best that I can, and I usually do. I'm a well-watered woman, but sometimes you gotta detox. And in those cases, I usually detox when I'm experiencing bloating, period issues, tiredness, when I'm backed up, and y'all already know what I mean by backed up, skin issues, stuffiness, unusual bags under the eyes, or even times when I'm cloudy mentally and having a hard time focusing. So chat with me down below in the comments. Let me know some of the things you're doing to stay detoxified. Share some of those things with us that have worked for you and some that didn't. As I always say over here, we are not Mary Magdalene and we're not any one of the 12 disciples. So if you're having severe issues with your body, make sure you call your doctor. All items we're talking about today will be found down below in the description box, and also make sure you check out the link to my Amazon shop where most everything I talk about is featured. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Now, I know most of y'all think your girl is super happy and cheerful most times, and I believe that's true. However, I think most of it has to do with nutrition. Years ago, I started drinking green smoothies every day, pretty much to break fast. And most of y'all know I'm a big intermittent faster, so it's a great way to give my body a vitamin wake-up call, as well as provide it with most of the nutrients that it needs for the day. It cleanses my body and clears it out well, if you know what I mean. So if you check down in the description box, I recently did a video with smoothies and detox waters. And some of y'all told me you had a hard time thinking of ingredients and keeping up with making them. So I like to have a smoothie system. I ensure I bag up different ingredients that make it easy to grab them from the freezer every day. And these are just simple things. Let me share some of my favorite detox smoothie recipe ingredients that I rotate and how I do my system. I like to call these items the natural detoxifiers, and they include cilantro, which is said to help your body get rid of heavy metals; pineapple, which is one of the best sources of vitamin C, and it's also a great source of B vitamins; green tea, which contains antioxidants; cucumbers, which are a great source of vitamin C, K, beta carotene, and anti-inflammatory properties; kale, which is excellent for fiber; blueberries, which really help my body to recover; avocados, which are good for fiber and digestion; ginger, which is said to help with circulation; lemon juice, which helps the liver to cleanse the body, balance the pH, and clear the skin; and raw honey, which is said to contain antiviral properties. I like to bag these in various different Ziploc bags and simply have them to grab from the freezer when I need them. I make sure the ingredients are different so I don't get bored. Just make sure you have a great base in milk, like almond milk, coconut milk, or if you're like me, cashew milk. Doing this makes it easy to detox daily and have the nutrients that you need early on. And it's pretty dang cheap, y'all, especially if you go the frozen route, which prolongs the life of your fruits and veggies. The next thing is to scrape the hell out of your tongue. I mean, not the hell, but by tongue scraping every morning, you remove bacteria that could lead to gingivitis and even bad breath. And we ain't got no time for halitosis. My mother and my aunties taught me this. I brush my teeth before I tongue scrape in the morning. I use a tongue scraper or a spoon and reach as far back as possible. And then I pull forward and scrape off that top layer, which is actually a mucus layer made up of several organisms like fungus and bacteria. It enhances digestion by improving saliva production. It seems to temporarily improve bad breath. It could enhance those taste buds and help you taste better. It's also good for teeth and gum health, especially when it's combined with brushing and flossing. So get to scraping, baby. It's important to consider what goes in the body, but I'm also very strict about what goes on my body. My goal over the years has been to reduce my chemical exposure, whether it's through what's hitting my scalp or what's touching my body overall. And since I'm adopted and not very well aware of my family history, over the years I've really changed the way that I move with things, especially since I don't know my full family history and I'm adopted. Besides my choice in hair products and daily products, I'm also real strict about my deodorants and body washes, which touch my body sometimes multiple times a day. And for a while now, I've really enjoyed the products by Native, and you all know I've shared them with you all over the years. And I'm happy to say that they're partnering with me to bring you all today's video. Not only have they helped me to change the quality of what I put on my body, but also recently they've helped me to switch to more plastic-free packaging with some of their products. They recently released the plastic-free version of Native deodorant. It's made from paperboard, and Native is committed to sourcing from responsibly managed forests. They were so dedicated that over the past few years, they made it for customers who requested it. They are a proud partner of 1% for the Planet and commits 1% of plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. Even though it's a different look from the classic, it's still the same formula, just in more sustainable packaging. And I received some great scents this time too. And they have so many great choices, including the newly released lilac and white tea and tangerine and citrus blossom. It's aluminum free, paraben free, and sulfate free, which are all big pluses, and it's vegan and cruelty free. Also, there's free shipping to the US. 3 plastic free deodorants are normally $39, but if you use my link and code BabyDoll7, you'll get them for $29. That's 25% off. I want to say thank you again to Native for sponsoring today's video. And like I said, I like to make sure that I watch the chemicals that I'm using across my body. I know some things are not avoided, but for the most part, we can reduce the things that we do, even in our hair, across our body, and the different things that we choose to use daily. The things that we use over time, specifically things that soak deep into our skin, can make a big difference over time. And it could cause toxin buildup and other issues within our bodies. So be very careful to detox through your products. Y'all, I try to stay away from dairy at all costs. Believe me, the world is a better place when I do. Y'all know that I used to be a very strict vegan, and I do plan to return, but right now I am still mostly plant-based. So this is really important to me. Many people are lactose intolerant, and by many people, I mean me. It can get real bad in the bathroom, but beyond that, it can also get in the way of detoxing. Dairy tends to build up mucus and slow down the liver's function. I often take a vacation from certain foods, but what I notice is even just 24 hours of a vacation from these foods allows my body to rest and feel better, and I no longer have the discomfort. And most of y'all that's lactose intolerant, you know what I'm talking about. You can deny it if you want to. The next thing is I love to take Epsom salt baths, but not just any kind. Stress is toxic for the body, and relieving it can be the ultimate detox. I learned a lot about Epsom salt over the years, and soaking in it for about 30 minutes is a great way to detox the body and relax. I like to add things like 1/4 cup of Epsom salt, 1/2 cup of baking soda, 1/2 cup of sea salt, and 1/4 cup of raw apple cider vinegar. I put those into a warm bath and allow them to sit for a second and then climb in for a while. This seems to help to soothe and cleanse the body and release it of some of its toxins and difficulties. I just feel lighter and more relaxed. Now, I know I talk about exercising regularly because your girl does like to stay snatched. But with detoxing, it's not all about just exercising, but getting that good sweat in regularly. Whether it's a brisk walk, jogging, time on the stair climber, yoga, or my weightlifting sessions, I commit myself to getting my heart rate up daily. More than that, I break a sweat at least 30 minutes a day, baby. I be glistening, do you hear me? Sweating helps to release toxins from the body. And regular exercise gets the blood moving, and it's essential for a healthy metabolism. I also am extra careful to make sure I'm hydrating before and after sweating to ensure that I keep my body functioning and flushing properly. So get your sweat on. And while we're talking about hydrating and water, make sure that you're getting a lot of water in, but make it with lemon. We all know that drinking water is paramount to detoxing, but exactly how much water is needed anyway? I've heard and seen so many wonderful formulas on how to come up with how much water you should be drinking. But according to Dr. Bravin, a naturopathic doctor, we should try to drink a minimum of 64 ounces of water a day, as this supports our cells, kidneys, and our bowels. Now, I tend to drink a bit more. I drink closer to a gallon, and I like to start my day off by squeezing just a little bit of lemon inside, or just adding a few lemon slices as well. The lemon's vitamin C is said to increase glutathione. It's a detoxification compound in the liver. It helps to protect the liver against damage. I'm always running my mouth and talking about food intake, but let me get more specific with you. It's very important for me that when I'm daily detoxing, that I get in my antioxidants as well as fiber. Antioxidants are found in deeply colorful foods with high levels of phytonutrients and vitamins. These include berries, carrots, and greens, and they could help to fight free radicals that damage the cells and the tissues of our bodies. And fiber is another important nutrient found only in plants. These include whole grains, lentils, beans, fruits, and veggies, but usually not in animal products. It's said to help to support a healthy gut and microbiome, while helping to remove toxins from the body. And this has even been shown to help decrease inflammation in the body, which is excellent from having a more detoxed day. Now, I'm always talking about sleep, but in relation to detox, it's quite important. It's not just important to sleep, but to sleep with a purpose, because it helps our body to function. It's when we reset our brain, repair cells, and flush out toxins from our liver and kidneys. I used to wonder why I had to pee first thing in the morning. Now I know exactly why. Also, when my sleep is off, my skin is off, my body is off, my menstrual cycle is off, mainly because your body doesn't have as much time to repair as it needs to. Another common sense reason why this most likely works for detoxing is because when you wake up well rested, you probably will make better decisions about your food intake, the things you choose to do. You might be more active and have a better mood. So sleep, get you some. So I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. Y'all know I loves to break it down, but another place I break it down even more is my Dr. Nina's mentorship membership, which is now live. Make sure you go down in the description box and check it out. Go and see it and see if it might fit into your plan for this year. I know it should, because it's gonna get you on your game. So make sure you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Check the links in the description for my free new Dr. Nina's Mentorship Facebook group, which is a group of like-minded individuals looking to progress, grow, and support one another along the way. The Now That's Life podcast is about to go into season 2, so I suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. All descriptions and links for that and my free supernatural video course are found below. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.